So let's talk about a piece of software that's kind of got a split personality. On the one hand, it's this incredibly powerful professional workshop for the world's top AI builders. But on the other hand, it's turning into this super simple private AI tool that pretty much anyone can use. And that software is Anaconda. All right, to really wrap your head around what Anaconda is all about, let's use an analogy. Think about it like this. When you use most AI tools out there, say an image generator, it's kind of like ordering a meal from a restaurant, right? The finished dish just shows up. But Anaconda, that's like being the chef back in a huge professional kitchen. You've got all the raw ingredients, all the specialized tools, everything you need to build from scratch. So what is this professional kitchen for AI really? Well, a lot of folks in the know actually call it the operating system for AI. At its heart, Anaconda is basically the foundational toolkit. It's what the pros use to build the AI that we're all hearing about constantly. It's really just this massive collection of tools, all centered around the Python and R programming languages, and it's all put together specifically for data science and machine learning. So first up, let's stick with that kitchen idea and look at how the pros, the actual AI chefs, use Anaconda to cook up these incredible AI models from the ground up. Okay, just try to imagine this for a second. You're a developer, and to even begin your project, you need hundreds, maybe thousands of very specific, complex software tools. Trying to find and install over 1,500 of them one by one, that would be an absolute nightmare. Well, that's the problem Anaconda solves. It bundles all the most important stuff together in one go so developers can skip the headache and just start building. And here's a look at the key ingredients that make it all tick. First, you've got the main Anaconda distribution. That's the big all-in-one package. Then you have this really clever tool called Conda. Think of it like a perfect librarian for your software. It makes sure each project has its own separate shelf, so nothing gets mixed up or breaks something else. And, of course, it comes packed with the actual workspaces where you write code and all the heavy-hitting AI libraries you've probably heard of, like TensorFlow and PyTorch. So what does a developer's day-to-day actually look like with this? Well, the workflow is super logical. Step one, you create a totally fresh, clean environment for your new project. It's like setting up a new sterile kitchen. Step two, you bring in only the specific tools and libraries you need for that one job. And from there, you're off to the races, writing the code to build and train a brand new custom AI model. Okay, so this is all incredibly powerful stuff if you're a developer. But what if you're not a chef, What if you have no interest in building AI? You just want to use it. But maybe without sending every single thought and private document to some giant tech company's servers. And this is where the story takes a really interesting turn for, well, the rest of us. Because Anaconda is now taking that whole professional kitchen and figuring out how to bring it into your home, only in a way simpler, much more user-friendly package. And here it is. This is the real game changer. It's a simple desktop app called the Anaconda AI Navigator. What it does is strip away all that complexity and just lets you run incredibly powerful AI models right on your own computer. The best part? Absolutely no coding required. And when I say simple, I mean it. The process is literally just this. You launch the app, you pick an AI model you want to try, say something famous like Meta's Llama 2, from a drop-down list. You let it download, and boom, you can start chatting with it. And the crucial part is that all of this happens right there on your machine. It's completely offline. What this setup gives you is something called a local LLM, or local large language model. And you've got to understand, this is a huge deal for privacy. It means everything you type, your questions, your sensitive documents, your conversations, it all stays right there. It never, ever leaves your computer. Okay, this all sounds pretty amazing, doesn't it? You've got this workhorse tool for the pros, and now this super private AI for everybody else. But how does Anaconda actually make money? So let's take a quick look at the price of all this power. All right, so the pricing basically breaks down into three main tiers. First, there's the free edition, which is awesome. It covers students, hobbyists, and even small companies. Then you move up to a starter or pro tier, which is aimed at individual freelance professionals. And at the top, you've got the business tier with custom pricing for big corporations. And here's the number you really need to remember. 200. That is the magic number. Because if you are using Anaconda for your job, for commercial work, at a company that has more than 200 employees, then that company is required by the terms of service to buy a paid business license. But it's not just about features and power. One of Anaconda's biggest selling points, and something they take really seriously, is security. And that applies both to the developers building stuff and to the everyday folks just using it. This right here really gets to the core of the privacy argument. Look, when you use a typical cloud AI like ChatGPT, everything you type gets sent over the internet to a company's data center. But with a local AI running in the Anaconda Navigator, nothing goes anywhere. Your data and your chats stay put, right on your computer. You are in 100% control. So you see, Anaconda is providing security on two different levels. For the developers, the builders, they curate and scan all their software packages for malware. This makes it a much safer playground than just downloading random tools off the internet. And then for everyone else, the AI Navigator basically creates this private, secure bubble on your desktop, keeping all your sensitive info safe and sound. So to wrap it all up, Anaconda has carved out this really unique space for itself. It is, without a doubt, the industry standard platform for the people who actually build AI. But now it's also becoming one of the simplest and most secure gateways for the rest of us to use powerful AI completely on our own terms in private. And that really leaves us with a big question to think about, doesn't it? As artificial intelligence gets more and more powerful, as it weaves itself deeper into every part of our lives, just how important is it going to be to have the option to keep that power right here, on our own computers, completely under our own control?